Welcome to Caves of Cud. This is a brutally difficult science fiction roguelike RPG. Fantastic game. Like I said, brutally difficult. I played it a decent bit back during early access, and I am absolutely terrible at it. Most of my runs die in 20 minutes. The select few live on a bit longer than that, but not many. So I figured I haven't played it since it released in 1.0. I'd like to give it another go and see what we can get going here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Classic for the permadeath option, and I'm going to make my character from scratch. So you have the option between mutated human and truekin. I'm going to go with mutated human because that's more fun for me. I'm going to pick Warden because that's the class I want to pick for the build I'm going for. I'm going to pick for my beginning mutations multiple arms and regeneration. There's obvious synergy there. Have 4 arms, be able to regenerate limbs potentially if I lose any. And then my last pick was going to be wings, but I want to see if there's any mental mutations I'd rather take. I know time dilation is very good. Let me think here. Precognition is very good. No, you know, I'll keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Go for some wings. Well, now I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and pump these up to a baseline, and I will allocate points from there. These are your attributes, your stats. Each one affects various gameplay mechanics, I guess. Strength, I'm going to keep it 20. Agility, I'll pump up to 18. Toughness, 18. Intelligence, 17. Power, 17. Ego, 16. That is the build that I will be going for. For now, everything looks right. I have a bunch of these old Patreon pets from when I used to be on their Patreon, but I'm not going to activate any of those for the purpose of the playthrough. I'll keep the name random. Why the heck not? And I'm going to pick Joppa as my starting location. That's kind of the main, like, starter tutorial town. You embark for the Caves of Cud. I'm not going to read all this. There's a lot of lore and flavor text in the game. A lot of it's randomly generated. But if you'd like, you can go ahead and pause it, read it yourself. Anyways, very first thing I'm going to do is just hit the auto explore key. Go around, see what this town has to offer. A little bit of Sultan lore. It's basically just a piece of history about the world. Doesn't seem to be anywhere else to explore. Okay, next thing I'm going to do. Go this way. I'm going to head up. And I'm going to take a look over at this statue over here to get a little more lore. And a quest, hopefully. Yep. Cool. And I'm sorry if I'm moving a little fast. I've played through this part of the game so many times in the past. I am kind of over it, and I want to get to the main part of the game. So I'm going to look at Mehmet. He's disliked for one of the villagers of another village, so I'm not going to do the water dance with him, the water ritual. Basically, that just means the water ritual helps you gain reputation by people who like the person you're doing the ritual with, and lose it by people who don't like the person you're doing it with. Okay, I'm not going to do him either. What about the Elder? Man, all these people are hated by random villages. It's very strange. Let's talk to Mehmet, though. Let me get one of my first little quests. He basically just wants me to find the creatures that are eating their crops here. You can see them. And then for my second set of quests, I'm going to go talk to this guy, Argive. And then basically, he just wants me to find him some, various little artifacts and stuff. Basically, technology. Okay, so the very first thing I'm going to do is the thing I always do. Upper right hand. That's the main hand, because it is. Remove. Put the iron longsword in that hand. Put the torch in the lower left hand. Doesn't really matter, it's just how I prefer it. But yeah, you can see I've got my 4 arms here. With 4 hands, very nice. You can see my wings down here. Yeah, so the first thing I usually like to do is try to get some early XP and loot by going to this little hidden cave right here in the little puddle. So I'm gonna go ahead and go down. And here we are. We're in our first cave already. Nice and quick. And I'm just gonna walk around, auto-explore a little bit. And being shot at. Already. Holy cow. Go back here. And I'm just gonna hit the H key to rest up until I'm at full health. I'm gonna wait for this guy to run up on me. I'm gonna shield slam him. 3. Where you going, brother? Where you going, brother? The cave spider didn't want any, which is silly because he's destroying me. He's badly wounded. You can see down here. It shows you some stuff about your target. Hostile. This is the difficulty according to your level and stuff. That's average, and he's badly wounded. So I know that he will die very soon. I'm gonna die very soon. Okay, cave spider dies. Go ahead and heal up. Auto explore. Let's go. Another cave spider isn't great. Shield bash. He resisted it. He's running. Do these do start hostile? What is this? Voider. Very tough. Hostile. Brother, what is this cave? This is a crazy cave. What the heck? There's Gershlings down here? Already? Wait a minute. There's 3 of them. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen this little beginning cave be this crazy. This is nuts, actually. Okay, I'm gonna get the heck out of here, man. There's some tough stuff down there that I usually don't have to deal with. So, I will go back down there later. What I'm going to do now is, let me see if I can journal quests. So these are all the quests that I have. Go to this library is a quest. Library. Go recover this thing at this place. These are all randomly generated names. Okay. Travel to Red Rock. Journey 2 parsecs north of Joppa to Red Rock. Let's do that one. Go ahead and... So, 1, 2, you can see down here. Each of these tiles is actually like a 3x3 square of areas. So the map is quite big. Quite big. So all this crazy stuff everywhere. Good to go. Travel to Red Rock. Step complete. It's very likely that I die, by the way. I usually rely on that first little cave to get me some XP, but the stuff in there is not usually that crazy. So usually it's easy little guys. Okay, so let me go ahead and yeah, these guys are usually what I'm dealing with. So these are Snapjaws. Let me shield slam him really quick. Snapjaws are basically the kobolds of this game. Let me take a look at them. Yeah, you can see he doesn't have anything too crazy. He's knocked over right now because I shield slammed him, so I'm just gonna kill him. Let's go ahead and take a steel battle axe. Let's take a short bow. And then I'm gonna go ahead and equip the steel battle axe in my offhand. One of my offhands. Let's go ahead and equip the bow in our ranged weapon slot and continue on. Okay, what's going on here? Also, yep. Oh no, I'm gonna die. For sure, I'm gonna die. Okay, so let me turn on my sprint. And run. Get the heck out of there. I'm gonna heal up, and I'm gonna go back in. Let's see what's going on here. What's here? Bronze dagger, short bow. Meh. What's here? Bat corpse, trash. Not interested. I'm interested in this guy though. And he's dead. I just one-shot him. Fantastic stuff. Okay, kill the plant. Level 2! We are level 2. So when you level up, every few levels you will get attribute points to spend. Every level you will get mutation points to spend. So obviously the attribute points increase your base stats with whatever you put it into. Mutation points are interesting. So I could upgrade any of these mutations that I have that you remember I chose. Or if I save up for 4 mutation points, I could get another random mutation. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do regeneration. More regeneration is more healing, is more survivability. And that's what I really need right now. So, okay, he's in perfect health. He's bloody because I'm bleeding. Oh no, this is actually very horrible. I'm in a very bad spot here. He's injured. Okay. While I'm here, I know he's to the right of me. So this is the witchwood bark. You eat this, it'll heal you up over the course of a few turns while making you confused, which you'll see what that means. See how he looks like he's up there? Everything looks weird. It's just what the confusion does. It makes everything it distorts everything and tries to confuse you. But I know he's directly to the right of me. So I'm going to go ahead and keep hitting that. Come on. And he died. So I'm going to wait. There we go. Confusion has wore off. Wonderful. Right, let's go explore the rest of this cave. Hit auto explore. There's another one of these plants. These plants kind of suck. Not those ones, but there's ones deeper down that will, in another area that will rust your equipment and make it unusable, which really sucks if you don't have much. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and go down. Oof. Rest until healed. Okay. Auto explore. Okay. Hostile, average difficulty. Let's go ahead and shield slam him. He takes 4 damage. Okay. How's he looking? He's wounded. He's dead. Phenomenal stuff. Go ahead and see if I can do anything with my level up. I got an attribute point. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what I want to spend these on. So, I want to go over your skills. I have 156 skill points. You can see these are all the things, all the skill trees basically that I started with. You unlock skill trees using skill points, and then each skill tree has a set of actual skills that you can unlock using skill points as well. I think for now I want to unlock wayfaring because you travel a lot on the overworld map, and reducing the chance of getting lost is absolutely huge. Getting lost basically just spawns you onto a map. You don't know where you are. There could be things there to kill you. It can be very bad. So I'm gonna do that. Just try to get ahead of that while I'm here. What am I gonna go for in the future? Endurance maybe. Multi-weapon fighting almost certainly. Yeah, I might just spec into strength. That might be what I do. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. Mutation points. I'm going to go straight back into regeneration. Cannot do regeneration yet because I'm not a high enough level. So I'm going to go multiple arms. Perfect. Okay. Continue on. Who do we have here? Cannibal. Hostile average. Not a problem. Come here, buddy boy. I'll shield slam you. He's dead. I will take none of that. Continue on. Being shot at. Oh. There we go. Those guys can be scary at the very beginning. They really can be. There's a beetle here. Wet beetle bum. However, he's neutral to me. So, I'm not going to worry too much about him. There's a bat there. What was that? That was like a little camp? What is this? An empty hookah? Snail mother and pariah to her people? What? Can I trade? No. Okay. I've never seen that before. That's cool. Good for you. Let's go ahead and go the nearest staircase down. Okay. This is spooky. The bear is kind of tough. Oh, look at all these snap jaws, brother. What? I'm not running away. I'm tactically retreating. Snapjaw scavenger dies. There's the bear. Not running away. I'm tactically retreating. Did I just one-shot the bear? Dude, what is he... What was he hurt by already? He had to have been, right? And another thing I'm noticing is that this is engraved, my iron buckler I spawned with. Things that are engraved, you can actually look at them and get little bits of lore and some XP. So that's nice. Nice. Go back down here. What is this? Bronze dagger. I don't want daggers. I want long swords. My leather armor just cracked. That sucks. That really sucks. Null worm skull. +1 ego. Nice. I mean, I guess I'll equip it into my head slot just for the armor value. I'll get the two-handed sword, and I will... I don't really want to use a two-handed sword, though. Well, do I? Maybe I do. Let's use the two-handed iron longsword in my upper hands, and then the regular iron longsword in my lower hands. Let's see how that goes. Go ahead and just auto-explore. 6 drams of wine. Wait a minute. Wine and honey. Let me... Painted clay jug. Let me collect the liquid. Because I know wine is pretty useful. And it can be worth a lot of money as well. I just did a ton of damage to this guy. What the heck? 22? Uh-oh. Okay, a slug snout is not something I want to be dealing with right now. I've made a huge mistake. Sprint on. Cannot do that while I'm in water. I'm gonna die. It's over. The slug shots, man. They're fucking brutal. Oh, no. Okay, well. Shit. Let's try that again. Let's do classic. Last character. Next. Do Joppa once again. The slug snouts, man. You find an early slug snout and you are just so screwed. So I'm basically just going to follow the same steps I took last time. Except I'm going to hope... Oh, nice. A free water skin. I'm going to hope that my... my initial secret cave is better than the one that I had last run. Let me go ahead and look at this statue. Okay. I know there's a hotkey to go to people. Let me see if I can figure that out really quick. Alright, is it... Backspace, there we go. Okay. I want to go ahead and go straight to Mehmet. I'm going to hit E. Let me look at him this time, because since it is a new run, he'll have different ones here. Loved by Joppa, disliked by vines, hated by bears. You know what? That's totally fine with me. I'm going to do the water ritual with him. Yep, vines and... Yeah, vines and berries already hated me. So that is fine. I need work. I accidentally said no. Okay, backspace. Let's go talk to Argive. Hello. Where can I find a cave? I'll return with your knickknack. And then let me go check out these guys really quick. Admired by Joppa, loved by wardens. Nobody dislikes him, so we're going to do the water ritual with him as well. Perfect. How about you? Disliked by the Putus Templar. That's fine. Those are like big bads anyways. Denizens of Yid Freehold Village. Admired by... Okay, so this is a good water ritual, I think. I do think so. Yeah, look at that. Putus Templar. They hate mutants is like their whole thing. So... okay. Nice. Oh yeah, and see I can spend some reputation here to learn harvestry. That's like Joppa's big thing. And I can learn how to cook their food. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let me go ahead and get my... get this all sorted even though it doesn't matter. Okay. And then let's go see if my secret cave is any better this time around. Sure hope so. Uh-huh. Heal up. Okay. Holy cow. Yep, I'm just killing all these... Oh no. Killing all these plants as I come up to them. All the ones I can anyways. Oh lord. Am I dead already? These things are awful, man. The young ivories, because they just stab you in the foot. I'm going to have to use one of these, I think. Because I'm bleeding. There we go. And bleeding is a very dangerous status effect. It can take you out quickly, especially early on. Let's go ahead and go down. Not again, brother. Are you serious? Okay, that one didn't last long. Alright. There's a dog here. Feral dog is friendly, not a problem. Stupid plants. There's a slime there. Slimes can be dangerous early on too. I'm gonna let them come to me. I am in defensive stance. I'm gonna go ahead and shield bash this guy. 6 damage is not bad. Yeah, look, brother, you see what I mean? He's wounded. He's badly wounded. He's dead. Heal up. You see a snapjaw scavenger. Okay. Alright. Let me look at this statue really quick. A little bit of lore. Level 2. Wonderful. I do want to spend my mutation point immediately on regeneration. Okay. Is there anything here that I could get? Boarskin gloves. Will that make boars hate me or like me? Neither. So I will equip those. A leather whip, another 2-handed iron longsword. I'll get that. Cloth overalls. Meh. Let me go ahead and remove that. Put the dilute slimy iron longsword or 2-handed iron longsword. Yeah. And, you know, this is dilute, slimy, all that stuff. All the effects are because... It's slimy because I used it to kill a slime, right? Like, that just makes sense. So... There's a lot of effects like that in this game that that can happen. Oh, damn, dude. This 2-handed sword is crazy. Whoa. Holy cow. Those guys all just killed themselves. Jesus. Black robes, meh. Bunch of corpses here. There's a spitting vine. Take the copper nugget. So this is just straight up worth money, right? It's a trade good. It's very good to have. All right, let's continue exploring. Small platinum tube. Okay, so there's an artifact. I'm going to try to examine it and hope I don't break it. It's a love injector. What the heck does that do? You'll fall in love with the first thing you look at after half a day. If you inject someone else, they'll fall in love with you and follow you around for 3,000 to 3,600 rounds. Okay. I mean, I don't really care. I'll just give that to Argive. A painted short bow. I'm looking at it to get the lore. Cool, 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 cool. Snapjaw over there. And a chameleon. He's up there. Holy cow. My armor is cracked. Oof. The horned chameleon dies. Snapjaw's trying to come to me. There we go. Heal up. What's here? Two-hand bloody wet bark armor. Yeah, no, let me equip that actually. That's better than my broken leather armor. Let me get this. The problem is, if I equip another two-handed sword, I won't have my torch, which means I won't be able to see, so I can't do that right now. Which is unfortunate. Shield bash. Level 3, baby. Okay. Let's go to attributes and powers. I still don't know what I want to use my attribute point on. Go ahead and do multiple arms for my mutations. Okay. Oh no. Okay. So this is a slumberling. As you can see, it's hostile and its difficulty is impossible. These things have ended so many of my runs by being woken up in one way or another. And as you can see, he is asleep. So I'm going to back away and continue on my merry way, because that guy will destroy me. Shield bash the slime. And I don't want to go super deep into this cave. Oh man, don't impale me again, brother. Because the deeper you go, obviously the harder things are going to be. And I'm only level 3, so I don't really want to push my luck if I can help it. Like, yeah, this is an electrical guy, and I'm standing in a puddle of water. Right, like, I don't really want to turn on sprint. Let me get the heck out of here. I'm done pushing my luck. Okay, it's fine. Brother, it's fine. Just leave. Is he awake? Is that why it's telling me? No, he's asleep. Dude, we're fine. Dog? Did the dog just wake him up? Get me the heck out of here, because I don't know. Okay. Alright. Let me give this dude his artifact. Oh, I actually have 2. Sick. Yeah, he wants me to fetch him another one. Well, good news is I have another one. Don't know what that was. I didn't identify it. I don't care. And now he wants me to go fetch him some wire. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other quest, which is what's eating the water vine. So back to that place I was at last time when I died. Red Rock. Well, you noticed some ruins nearby. Would you like to investigate? Why not? Why not? I discover this place. Let's auto-explore. Oh, no. Hostile average difficulty. I'll try it, man. Okay, that was fine. That was totally fine. Crocodile was not a problem. Anything interesting here while I'm auto-exploring? Some lore. Okay, any loot though? You're famished. Well, let me make a camp really quick then. Whip up a meal, eat the meal, auto-explore. Doesn't seem to be anywhere else to explore. Fine. I'll just leave then. Alright, let's go to Red Rock. You're lost. Of course I'm lost. Where am I? You go down. And you can regain your bearings by just moving to new screens. There's a chance for you to regain your bearings every time you move to a new screen. Which is taking a long time for me right now. Dang, man. Stop being lost. Did I? No, I'm still lost. Brother, what? I mean, found some more ruins. Wait, I was already here, wasn't I? Dude, what do you mean? Hello? This is a deep pool of water. I don't want to swim in anything deep. But I just did, so who knows. I have made it to Red Rock. Oh, I'm being assaulted by baboons. These guys are nasty. They throw rocks at you. Level 4. Uh-oh. Hulking baboon. And there's 2 of them. I could fly over them, but I want the XP. Okay. Well, they're dead. I remember, excuse me, these guys being way harder. There it is. That's why. Holy crap. Turn sprint on. Turn flying on. Swoop. What the heck is swoop? You swoop down to attack a target on the ground using 1 turn to attack and 1 to return to the air. Really? No, I'm just gonna fly away. And then I'm gonna stop flying. Heal up, and he's followed me. He's followed me. So we're gonna continue flying. I got knocked to the ground. I'm just trying to stall to regain my HP. You know what? Let me see if I can get him now. Oh! Okay. I'm just going to try to heal through it. I know he's below me. He's dead. Let's try to wait for the confusion to end. There we go. Oy, yay, man. That guy was nuts. What is this? It's a statue. Level 5. Your genome enters an excited state. Choose a physical mutation to rapidly enhance. Alright, sorry, I had something I just had to go and do really quick. And you never would have known or cared about that if I didn't say anything. So anyways, moving on. Choose a physical mutation to rapidly advance. So I don't know if this is random or if this happens every so many levels. I'm not sure. But it will advance one of my mutations by several points. I'm going to go ahead and do regeneration, I think. That's going to be... Yeah, there we go. By 3 ranks to rank 5. That is absolutely incredible. But it's capped at 3 right now, because I don't believe I'm a high enough level. Oh, or unless it just refunded me the 2 points. That's nice too, actually. I think that might be what happened. So I'll do multiple arms. Can I do this one again? No. Wings. Do I want to do wings? Let me see, next rank. You travel the world map faster. Reduced chance of becoming lost. I didn't actually know that. I never read that part of it. Plus move speed while sprinting is nice. I'm going to do wings, I guess. That's fine. And then, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and continue on. Okay. I think I want to be up here. Regain your bearings. There we go. This is the main Red Rock area that I want to be in. Okay, let's go ahead and go down the staircase. So remember, I'm here looking for whatever's eating the crops in Joppa. These guys, these are the guys that'll rust your equipment, and they suck, and I hate them, but I am going to go ahead and kill all of them. Oh, 1 second. Okay, that time that was a sneeze. Anyways, I'm going to take all this stuff, and I'm also going to take the chest. How much does the chest weigh? Yeah, 1 pound, dude. So you can place down chest anywhere and store stuff in it, and you know nothing's in danger of being stolen or anything like that or disappearing. So it's quite nice. Making my way through this area. Oops. Okay. There's a centipede here. I'm being shot at by one of those stupid seed spitter plants. And I'm just going to be searching through everything here. A bloody cave. I begin bleeding from a cave spider. That sucks. But I want to clear everything out as much as I can in order to get as much XP as I can. Because I'm really going to need it later. You really want to get as much XP as you can in this game. Because you will have a very hard time otherwise. Oh, Lord. Let me get the heck out of here. Okay, the cannibal followed me. He's dead. Chameleon is not coming up. Centipede there. Stupid seed spitter. Heal up. Auto explorer. Another centipede. Shield bash this guy. Okay. Auto explore some more. And some more. And some more. What do we have here? A snapjaw brute wearing a beaded bracelet. Okay. That's quite nice. Dude, this guy's messing me up. He's in perfect health still? You slam into the giant centipede with your shield. Okay, sprint away. Heal up. He's coming up on me again. Can I please? Dude, this guy's crazy. Oh, this guy is crazy. What the heck, man? I got him. Jesus. Heal up. That guy was nuts. Okay, level up. I'm level 6. I have a mutation point. I can do arms again. Okay. You know what? Let me unlock multi-weapon fighting. I've got 390 skill points. That'll give me flurry, multi-weapon proficiency, which gives me just a higher chance to attack with my offhand weapons. And let's start putting points into... Probably... Well, hang on. 25, 25. Yeah, these all require stupid high agility, so I'm going to go strength, I think. Yes. Strength is 22. Okay. Very good. I have 240 skill points. I think I want to unlock endurance, honestly. It's just a bunch of stuff that helps you survive. Yes. I'm also going to do physic for the staunch wounds. It just helps you stop bleeding easier. Yes. And then I'm also going to want self-discipline when I get back up to 150 for meditate. Meditate just lets you heal up way faster. Oh, and of course, fasting way. Fasting way helps you... Your hunger and thirst don't go down quite as fast. So, yeah, good to have that too. Good to have that too. Let's go ahead and... Nope. Keep auto-exploring. Stupid seed spitters. No, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I do want to kill you. What do you have? Boarskin, gloves, hand axe, meh. Hey, what's up, big boy? Shield slam. Can't flurry him yet because I just unlocked it. I took the beaded bracelet. It's one of those trade items. So it's just worth money. A wide-brimmed hat. Meh. Maybe if I was going for like a Lone Ranger cowboy type of playthrough. Is that a bookshelf? It's a weapon rack. With a weird artifact in it. Examine it. It's a stun rod. Oh, and it's got a cell in it. Let's take that out. Let's get the stun rod. Where's the cell at? Odd trinket. Examine. It's a fidget cell. Very nice. So fidget cells, you can equip those. And while you move around, they charge. What is this? A snapjaw shotgunner? Brother, am I about to get a shotgun if I kill this guy? Me. Flurry. And he's dead. Get wet two-handed iron longsword. I will get this just in case the one I'm using rests. First, I'll take the iron longsword in case it rusts. Where's weird artifact? Please. Pump shotgun, brother. That is sick. That is really cool. I don't have I don't have any ammo for it, but for when I do, that is incredible. Do I have any ammo for anything? I do. I have 4 shotgun shells actually. Wow. Okay. Equip. I've got a shotgun with 4 shells. A frowning moon mask. What is this? Yeah, that's cool. A little bit of flavor text on a lot of these items here. Let's go ahead and open this. Take some arrows. Weird artifact. I'm just going to examine it. Yeah, I broke it. Whatever. I don't want it if it's broken. Beaded bracelet. I'll get that. And actually, now that I've got more arrows, I should have more than 4. I just picked up a bunch. I'm confused. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. So black robes, iron mace, snapjaw corpse. Keep auto exploring. Try to get through here. Stupid centipede. Yeah, man, I'm doing big boy damage now against these enemies. Take another one of these. I took some strange tubes. Let me see if I can examine it. As a set of mechanical wings, brother. Who cares? Like, I have regular wings. So this would be really cool if I was playing as a truekin, like a human. Yeah, but it is very cool that I'll be able to sell these. That's neat. I've never found that before. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a chair, man. Oops. Oftentimes when you find that and you identify it, it's just like a metal folding chair or something. So that's what I thought that was going to be. Books. What is this? Is that a legendary book? Probably not. I'll take that though. I'll read it here in a second. Uh-huh, sure. No, it's just a book. Go ahead and go down. Okay. Why is that bat green? Web-toed bat. It's just a different kind of bat. You're famished. Okay, well, let me make camp really quick. Whip up a meal. Oh, nice. 10%, plus 10% natural healing rate the rest of the day. So you can get random effects from your basic meals like that, too. Why are there green snapjaws? They're web-toed. Interesting. There you go, down just as easy as regular snapjaws. What a shame. Lacquered leather armor. I think that's better than what I'm wearing. Okay, so I'll take those. Wet boarskin gloves. I'll take those. Wet wooden buckler, finally. Get another shield. Let me go ahead and put that on my left arm. Very nice. Oh yeah, I can wear 2 pairs of gloves. I didn't even think about that. Hell yeah. Okay. There's more stuff here. Oh, that's a snapjaw. I'm gonna flurry him. Wow. That was a tough one. Uh-huh. Okay, let me look through the weapon rack here. A staff, eh. A steel mace, also meh. Stupid plant, shield bash, or I guess that was flurry, excuse me. Shield bash now. Continue on. Yeah, see, even the amoebas aren't really posing much of a threat anymore. There's a chameleon coming up on me. Come on, brother. What you got? Nothing. Another amoeba. Okay. Continue on. What? Are you just a spider? Yeah. It's a good idea to examine creatures that you come across just in case. You never know if there's going to be something crazy. Like, what is this guy doing? He's a warlord. He's a warlord. I should have looked at him. Should have practiced what I was just preaching. He's dead. I'll take the iron longsword, just in case the one I'm using rusts. Bandage, thank God. Take the bandage. 22 grams of salt. I don't really care about salt. You can find salt everywhere. Snapjaw Scavenger, Snapjaw Warrior, Snapjaw Hunter. Here's the Warrior. I just one-shot him. Bunch of cowards. Witchwood Wreath, I'll take that. It doesn't really do anything except for there's a quest that you can do. You need it for later. So, first, short bow, iron, longsword. Kill this guy. No. I need to continue with the auto explore. I want to search everything I can. Another amoeba, not a problem. Somebody shooting at me? Stupid plant. Okay. Oh. So, look at this. There's this gentling cone, right? Cannot be removed once equipped, and it reduces your ego. Absolutely terrible. Horrible, awful. Do not do that under any circumstances. None that I can think of anyways. What studded leather armor is better than what I'm wearing. It reduces my evasion, but I'm just trying to stack armor right now, so who cares? Remove the lacquered leather armor. Wear the studded leather armor. Okay. Now you can see my armor value is 3, my dodge value is 3. So armor value just reduces the amount of damage you take. Dodge value is exactly what it sounds like, where you have a chance to dodge attacks. What is this? Sure. Take all these cooking ingredients, I suppose. Did I search this weapon rack? I searched all this stuff. Weird artifact. I'm just going to examine it. A high explosive. Grenade. Hell yeah, dude. Another bandage. Copper nugget. Nowhere else to explore. Go down. You see a web-toed defanged Gershling. So these are the things eating the plants. These nasty little creatures here. So I'm trying to just kill this guy. Shield bash him. Okay. And then to actually do the quest, you have to grab the corpse and bring it back to Joppa. Ooh, that guy kind of hurt a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and explore the rest of this floor, find whatever loot that I can, and go from there. Yeah, lots of these stupid plants. Okay. Oh, there's another Gershling on me. Shield slam. Blurry. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna look at this. Yeah, you can see this piece of wall has graffiti on it. And sometimes that can give you lore and quests and stuff too. But if you want to read the lore stuff that pops up, you can feel free to pause the video and do that. Some of it is really interesting, some of it's not. So, and some of it makes absolutely no sense because this game, oftentimes, makes absolutely no sense in the best ways. I'm not bleeding anymore, okay? There's another Gershling there. He's after me. Can I need to reload. Damn. Oh! Can I shoot him? Heck yeah. Damn it. Whoa! Am I still bleeding? Yep. I'm no longer bleeding. That was close. That's how quickly things can go wrong, man. You step on one tile, get impaled by the stupid plant, walk another tile, and then suddenly you're bleeding out while being attacked, and it's over, right? It's just, things can go wrong so quickly, and that's part of what makes this game so damn hard. You could have a very good run. Like my best run I ever had, I think I told you earlier, was the Esper run. So I was playing a mental mutation character, and when you have high mental mutation, you get attacked by interdimensional psi hunters, basically. And one popped up, and I had been destroying them up until that point. But this particular one, for some reason, man, he just had destroyed me in like 2 shots. It was crazy. Okay. Getting all these plants. Alright, that's it. Let's go ahead and go back up. Alright. What's the nearest stairway up, please and thank you. Yep. And back to Joppa I go. Hey man, I found what was eating the water vine. I carry one's corpse with me. Bring it to the Elder Shore. The Elder's up in here. Hello, hello. Back with the red rock with the corpse of a pale spiderling. Yeah, and he's like, oh no, that's not good. This is a Gershling. Bad things are happening. Basically, there's a guy down there that was with him. I don't think we saw him, but he was down there. Basically, the Gershlings, just what he's saying is they cause plague where they go, and he's surprised to see him this far west. Yeah, but you get a bunch of stuff and a bunch of XP and some Joppa rep. So, weird artifact. Let's examine that. Fix it spray foam, phenomenal. That's one of the things I just got. I also got some injectors. So we have an Uber Nostrum injector. Recover HP every round. At the end of the 10th round, you're purged of all short-term biological debuffs, and you regrow up to 1 severed appendage. Phenomenal to have for a 4-armored character. And then the salve injectors are basically just healing syringes. So, very, very useful stuff to have. Let me go ahead and remove this. I will put my other 2-handed longsword down here for now. It's probably not a great thing to do, honestly. Let me not do that. Let me do an iron longsword. Let me do... Stop it. Let me do my torch. I don't need my torch to be burning right now. And then, yeah, that will have to do. So, I'm going to go ahead now. Go down to talk to this guy. This is Tam, I believe? Tam, Dromad Merchant. So, the camel-looking dudes are usually merchants in this game. So, I'm going to trade with him. So, I'm going to go ahead and sell him things that I don't want or need. I don't want this. The mechanical wings, yeah, 175 bucks. Fan-freaking-tastic, dude. Sell that. Okay, these books are worth a good bit of money, but I don't want to sell them right now. I'm going to want them for later, and you will see why later, hopefully, as long as I don't die. I'll sell the Gershling corpse. I don't need it. I'll keep all my cooking ingredients. I guess they don't weigh much. I don't really care about the grenade, to be honest with you. I'm just going to kill myself with it on accident. I already know it, so I'm going to sell that. I'll sell the stun rod. It's worth a good bit of money. I'll keep my swords for backups for now. I won't, actually. I'm not going to do that. I'll sell my musket and my short bow because I have a shotgun. I'm not going to sell any of my injectors, even though they're worth good money. Yeah, here's my trade goods. Beaded bracelet, 6 nuggets. Fan-freaking-tastic. So, 387 drams of water going his way. Let me get some shotgun shells. As many as he'll sell me. Which is 6, which is not great. Selling odd trinket, weird artifact. Yeah, I can't identify any of that stuff. He has a compound bow. That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Is there anything else that I want? A wooden buckler. Do I really want another wooden buckler? I do. Or 2 more. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I won't sell my trade goods. Matter of fact, I'll buy his trade goods. Because these take up less weight than water does, actually. So I don't want to... Oh, Lord. Yeah, see, now I'm 180 out of 330 pounds because I got a bunch of water on me. So yeah, that is Tam. And then, let me see. I'll show you something. Later on, we're going to want to go way up into this corner. This is called the 6th Day Still. This is basically a massive trading hub where it's a 3x3 area, and all 9 spots have traders of some kind in them, which is nice. A lot of them are randomly generated, but they've got, that's like the main area where we'll be trading at. So, oops. Current location. Yeah, it's fine. So, I think that's going to be it for today. Next time, I'm going to go ahead and do this one, where I'll head to the salt flats to find wire for Argive. The salt flats, you can't see it here, but they're just right here. They're right to the right of Joppa. So that's what I'm going to be doing next time. So I like this game. It's very, very difficult, and I don't know if I'm going to do a whole bunch of playthroughs or what, because you can just have your character ripped away from you in a matter of seconds at any given time. So who knows? But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.